All right. I'm really excited to get into this one. This is Revengeseekerz by Jane Remover, my first album reaction. I love music so fucking much, and I'm really excited to share this. I just want to start off by saying that's a dope ass album cover. I've been staring at that shit every time I pull up this album. I'm like, damn, that goes hard. So yeah, I'm excited. If you want to check it out, I just listened to How to Teleport by Jane Remover earlier today as my first single reaction ever. This is my first album reaction, so very excited. So I've heard that song by Jane Remover. I've heard two other songs. I realized that I have heard Psychoboost. It used to be on my playlist. I removed it because I want to re-add it after we listen to it now because I want to give it a full listen within the album context. But I did actually have this on my playlist because I'm a huge fan of Danny Brown. I didn't realize I actually had that song, but so I do like Psychoboost. I added How to Teleport and then All For You off of Danny Brown's album where she's featured. I've heard that. If you didn't see my single reaction video, I'm aware that she's a trans artist. At least I'm pretty sure she is. I feel like I need to check this now. Live check. Okay, thank God. I don't believe in God. But all that to say, I'm very happy I wasn't mistaken about that because that would have looked really awkward in the last video. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to get into this. Super excited. So we're going to get started with Revengeseekerz with Twice Removed. Jane Remover, Twice Removed. Fun title. Let's get into it.
And the shit was 3 years ago, feels like a million. 3 years ago, I could've touched a million. 3 years ago, I had that magic in my hand. I'm waking up this morning thinking she's depleted. I shook some hands, they mad they couldn't keep it, yeah. This is how I love it, sad you tapping now. This is how I love it, sad you tapping now, yeah. Shit got so old so fast. Should I do it for my boys and the cash? All the boys in my belly. All I do is for those feelings I still have. I don't think he hit me back. Was getting real grim reaper on my ass. Grim reaper on my ass. Grim reaper on my ass. So where we going now? They talk about me different when I burn around. Go higher than the ceiling just to lick my mouth. I base my life on the sound.
Oh, that hit was nasty. Sorry for pausing it right after the hit. I backed it up, so we'll hear it again, but I like to pause a lot, so if you're not a big fan of people who pause, probably not the channel for you. But, yeah. Feels like a million. 3 years ago, I could have touched a million. 3 years ago, I had the magic in my hand. Just music, because I know this is her third album, or... Okay, so a lot of this album's talking about past music. So yeah, so talking about how 3 years ago could have had that and had the magic in my hand, like making it. Okay, so that's a reference to another song. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. I really like the I sent a prayer, I don't think he hit me back, referring to God. Genius. That should be capitalized he. Come on. Just like, know your shit. Genius sucks sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, I really like the chorus verse hit. Sorry, not chorus, verse hit. Yeah, good so far. Different, very different than the song I did earlier today, How to Teleport.
show some ass now. Dead man, suck and take a drag out. It's you and me, I'm cloning now. The dead man flex and show some ass now. This is how I love it, said you tapping now. This is how I love it, said you tapping now. This is how I love it, said you tapping now. This is how I love it, said you tapping now. Check out so old, so fast. Should I do it for my boys and the cash? Should I do it so the boys?
Sorry, I want to back it up. That drop, like when it drops into this bridge, when it drops into this bridge, that bridge, no, when it drops into this chorus, the extra layer that adds on top, that hits extra. I love this drop. The extra synth on top, ooh, that shit's fire. Is that Taco Bell?
Everybody cares, everybody knows. Independent, no new friends, but some old foes. We hum the tune, don't know how it goes. It said you tapping now. This is how I love it, said you crashing now. Feel some real pain, turn to something ugly. Real shame when I go pray you above me. Two can play, but two's a crowd. That's two of me, I'm cloning now. Two can dance, get the music loud. You a dead man, flex and show some.
Ooh, that's fire. Just the J was fire. Dope intro track. I fuck with the vibe. I want to go back just a second. Cause, wait. The song starts just like All For You. I didn't even catch that, but I think it's All For You. Yeah, listen to how these two start. It's really interesting. I mean, they're both produced by Jane Remover, so I feel like it's not entirely weird. One's like the counter melody. This one's like the counter melody to All For You. That's interesting. I just caught that like immediately when I restarted the song. Interesting. What I wanted to go back for though was before the drop, was there a grinder notification? Like I heard the Taco Bell, but I swear I heard I feel some pain turning to feel something ugly. I thought there was a notification sound. No, it's not grinder, but it's some notification sound. But I heard that and I thought it was grinder, and I was like, that's a crazy. Oh shit, I'm out of frame. That's a crazy sound effect to use, but no, it's not. Okay, so on to Psychoboost. So I have heard this song, and I know I like it, and I also know I love Danny Brown. So, yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna listen again in context of the album, obviously. Oop, shuffle was on. Shit. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking up. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. My bad.
It feels like you a part of me.
I don't remember. Oh, we do get a check. I love this song. God, it goes so hard. This is interesting. So this is going to be super niche, but I am a fan of Danny Brown, and this style ad lib is one that he always has, but this one's different. his style has always been like super low in pitch. This one's more middle of his voice because obviously Danny Brown raps up high, but also he has his lower pitch which he normally talks in. This style is in between where it normally is, which is just an interesting thing I noticed about this ad lib. So we'll pause there. God, this song. Okay, so just for my personal taste, this is way more. Like, I like the first song. Without lying, I don't know if it's going to stay on my playlist. I added it to my playlist, but I'll give it a few listens, see where I sit with it. This song, instant playlist. Banger. Danny Brown's check. Classic. Out of my body, I'm out of my element. You cannot name me a better than. It's fire. Yeah, not like craziest bars in this, but it's also just a banger song. I'll back it up for the drop. I do like the stutter on the part. The panning on that was great.
Hell got a break loose on me, I find had to go crazy in this bitch. I find I knew was everything, gotta get J.I. Take no days off, 365, we like to go hard. Like the intern, gotta tell me what you working with. You take turns, let me know what I'm up against. On the wall, sweat drop on the ceiling. Gotta come up when the sky still kills. Don't say what you really feel, bitch. Ain't no more, but I still got kids. You know you sick, gon' make me you sick. I bet you will profit off this. Little be a rip out your wrist. I get you heat just on my dick. You can point to places I've been. Brother creeping under my skin like damn. They follow me home, fuck what you heard.
We'll talk about this 2 verses real quick from Danny and Jane before we get into the end of the song. God, Danny Brown, I love him so much. He'll gotta break loose for me to find heaven. Crazy in this bitch to find the nearest exit. His flow is so good, and he can rap on any beat. If you're not a fan of Danny Brown, be a fan of Danny Brown. Goddamn. 365 all year, we go hard. That's sad. Was this was this last year, so he should have been sober. I'm hoping this isn't about his drug use. Because my understanding is that since not scaring the hose, but since Quaranta, Danny Brown's been sober, so hopefully he's still sober. Love you, Danny. Hope you're doing well. No, mom, but I still got kids, because like sunning people in the rap game, but in this case, it's a mom because she's trans femme. Immediately when it's the feel the beat and rip out your ribs, the first thing I thought of was Adam and Eve, with rib being the woman. So I kind of think about that as feel the beat, and if you're trans, you might discover yourself, because that might be reading into this way too far. But my brain immediately goes to she's trans, male to female, ripping out the rib to create Eve. Break out your ribs, to me, talks about, like, be open to the idea that you might not be the right gender. That's, like, completely reading into the line way too much, but that's immediately what my brain went to. Yeah. It's just a great song. Banger. The panning is so fire. Yeah, I'm about to say that go, definitely Danny. Good outro. I like this strip down. It's just a banger. Like, it's so good. I don't know what to tell you. It's easily my favorite of the two, and we'll see if I like it more than other songs. Let's go. That was so fire. I'm just smiling. Ugh. Okay. I will say, I know Jane Remover's a producer. Does she mix and master also? Because the mixing and mastering on this album is great so far. I can hear all the voices clearly while also hearing the beat. But I really want to commend her beat on that last song, and I want to commend her moments. But Danny Brown's rapping on that beat is so good. Like, I think verse 2, Danny Brown's second verse, is my favorite bit of that song. But the drops go crazy. Her production is great. It's just all around so good. Even her verses are amazing. Like, I don't want to. I'm not trying to shit talk her. My favorite part was Danny Brown's verse. So yeah, let's get into Star People.
one to receive it. City burn, say you flying overhead. I just wanna go to sleep and get my cash, yeah. Constant turning, can't you imagine? So turn green, couldn't pass up on a bag, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong, gave you up, yeah.
That flow is my favorite thing Jane River has done so far vocally. That soul turned green, couldn't pass up on a bag, yeah. That was really great delivery. I loved that section. That's specifically why I'm pausing, but we'll also go back and talk about the rest of the song. The production on this one is, I don't want to say noisecore, because it's not noisecore, and noisecore is not a bad thing, but it's a lot. But I'm getting used to it. I think I just might need a few listens to this song before I can really say I love it. Her verses are really serving cunt though, in the best way. You're burning your city burning, so you're flying over here. So like leaving their city. So it's basically her looking at her fans, or in this case, just someone, and asking what's their intentions and what's their history. This line's interesting. Is it just because like she's lusting after a guy? That's a great annotation. Love that. Yeah, she's kind of just serving cunt. I'm a bitch and a half going to triple hell. Rio. Yeah, she's just kind of killing it. I love that flow though. This little turn. I'm gonna back it up so I can hear it again. We'll back up doing this. Oh, slow down. Okay, this might win the song over for me. That was clean as fuck. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that bass is great. Fun fact, I want to learn bass. I want to buy one, I just need money. The amount of sounds that she uses and where she places them in the headphones, like the bass being up to the right and the piano and the guitar being like left side focused.
Listen.
Difference between you and me isn't all that much. I'm never broke, can't say the same about my heart. What you think that you put all this love for? Love sweeter, but you still getting fucked. My body breaks apart as I record. You know shit, he could pick the pieces up. I can't even the conversation.
Beautiful way to sing that last line. So, the part I'm confused about is I don't think this is about a human being. I mean, go off, Queen. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, wait. I guess this last verse is where I'm the most lost. Oh, well, that's interesting about the melody. But yeah, I just I'm a little confused on what the song's about now. Because I thought it was just serving cunt, and now at the end, I'm a little less certain. And of course, there's no about section, so interesting. Because I just don't think it's actually about a guy, unless it is, which is fair if it is. I just think I'm reading into it too much, but I feel like there's another layer here about fame. Maybe that's what she's referring to as the guy. It's not guys that she's talking about, but the fame. That's how I take it. So when she talks about idolization, I feel like she's talking about she wants to be idolized. I don't know. I could be reading into this wrong. Again, I also don't know her music. Sorry about that. I meant to pull up the Spotify. Um, yeah, that was a good song though. I really like the strip down by the end. I'm gonna add that to my playlist. But let's just go into the next song with the experimental skin fire title.
Ale, ale. I've been working on it all season. Next round will determine the outcome. I'm glued to a fat bed of keys on a new color, get the 12 kilter. Just get me on some free shit. Go! And I'm not there when I need it, but I've been the same bitch you went missing for. I got a new song you can remix. Determine the outcome.
That's a fire sample. Interesting. That's funny. I'm not familiar of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2007, but it's a fire sample. Unless it's not a sample and it's just them doing it, but that's funny. The lips engraved on a comet is just poetry. That's just beautiful. The melody of this is great. I will say I love the melody she's singing in. Like the world around me forms a black hole. I like that melody. If they were not lyrics, I would not know a single word she said. To be honest, in this song, I in the mixing, I can't hear her lyrics as well. I don't even know what you do to me. Think God became a part of you. Who cares? So it's kind of. Is it about a guy in the last song? Because this seems, or girl, this seems more actually about a romantic love, but maybe I'm misconstruing it. I do like the I'm a shapeshifter, and the song's called Experimental Skin. But I've been the same bitch you've been missing for. I got a new song you can remix. I think I need more time. I'm trying to figure out the puzzle too early. It's still a 5-minute song. I'm gonna back it up.
Determine the outcome.
Talking about our albums. That's definitely a sample. I'll check out what that's from. Ooh, that's crazy. This is some night driving 120 miles per hour shit. The J's go so hard. If that's her producer tag, it's a fire producer tag. I don't know if you saw, but I added it to my playlist before the second verse was even done. Man, I still think Psychoboost is my favorite, but Experimental Skin's probably my second favorite. That was fire. And the lyrics are pretty straightforward. I was saying I was trying to figure out the puzzle. I don't think there is one. I think she just wants to fuck. I think she's looking at him like a perv, like she said in that one song, and I think she just wants to get freaky. Which, fair. Me too, girl. I'm assuming 3-0 is for music. This line, like, exactly what I'm saying. Like, I think she's just freaky, which is like, okay, damn, go off. Well, yeah, I wanted to see what this is a sample from, because that has to be a sample. Oh, okay, so it's like a producer tag. Interesting. I thought that was a like same. Oh,
Can you feel that?
yeah. Okay, so it is a sample, but it's just from a random like pack, I guess. That's interesting. Cool. Angels in Camo. Oh shit! I wanted to mention the first song, Price Removed. This cover goes crazy hard with the Dodge Challenger. I don't know which one that is, but I don't know year, but that shit's hard. There was one for Psychoboost too with her and Danny. That one hard. Were there other ones? So, Star People and Experimental Skin. No, that they were both just the album cover. All right, Angels and Camo. We are officially a third through. I'm really enjoying it so far. So if you're a Jane Remover fan and you happen to find this video, hi, I'm Envy. I want to make videos. I'm making a video. You're watching a video. And I am interested in checking out the rest of her work. I'm definitely saying I'm interested. I'll probably see her live if she comes to Atlanta. Like, I'm definitely down. And I like what I'm hearing. So if, of her other albums, recommend which one I should listen to first. I'll probably get to all of them eventually because I'm the kind of person where I listen to all of the artists' work before I see them live. And Jane Remover is just one of those people where I feel like I need to see them live even if I don't know their music. So, yeah. Just let me know. All right, let's get into Angels in Camo. Fire title again. Sorry, just drinking some water.
Plays a curse on those who run. Angels and Camo, the ammunition. Angels up in the shadows, ain't gonna walk too far. Angels, remember your face. Don't say that you can't. I'd be a fool to change you, say you love the way I am. Spirits only now, evil that's been cast upon me. My life portrait, dear God, place a curse on those who wrong me. Woke up, held back tears and froze to death that dawned upon me. Faces straight with purple veins, same color as my neck and veins.
I'm telling you, she's just horny. The song's pretty straightforward. This is a sample. Pokemon battle. Okay, I don't know anything about Pokemon. Fire, though. Fire sample. Basic person lizard wrong me. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. It's like wolf in sheep's clothing. Unironically, went to Angels with a Shotgun first. You know that fucking Nightcore song? Or the song that got turned into a Nightcore song? Oh, interesting. Righteous Anger and Revenge. Can agree with that shit. Yeah, I mean, I assumed. So it's also kind of like a producer tag. Again, she's just horny, man. Which is great. Love that for her. Ah, okay. So she changed her music very greatly since 2021. And I know she came out in 2022. So since she came out, her music has changed a lot, and some fans no longer like her new stuff. So they kind of, quote unquote, they don't want the quote unquote new Jane, they want the old Jane, which I know she went under a different name at the time. I saw when I was looking up her pronouns earlier. Interesting. Again, of course, my only connection with Jane as an artist is we're both trans. So when I think of you got a curse and stand up on it, own that shit. If you got a quote unquote what other people define as a curse, to me being transgender, the normal media, normal people would be like, oh shit, fuck them, they're grooming kids. You know what they fucking say. But no, I'm trans, I'm proud of it, and I don't do that fucking shit. I listen to dope ass music. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought of. I used to be inspired by it, but now they ask him for $1. Is her like real name? But I wouldn't say Mary Jane's a demon. I don't agree with that annotation. Anyway, let's just continue. Is that a bar? The stalemate. You can't break bread because it's stale. Is that a bar? I guess it's a bar. I've never heard it. Sure, we'll give it to her. Jane Remover writing bars. I'm gonna be real. This is probably my least favorite, but the bridge is the reason I added it to my playlist. I love this delivery of this whole bridge. Let's see if there's any other lyrics. I've already talked about that. I talked about the stalemate bar. I'll give it to her as a bar. Did the genius annotation even catch it? Yeah. Yeah. The genius caught the double entendre. Is this a reference to like literally the movie Smile, where at the end the house is burning? Yeah. Fun fact: huge horror nerd. That's fun. Glad that I caught that reference. The house is on fire, up in a ray of sunshine. But also, this is a double entendre that they're not catching because she calls herself pale-faced. So up in a ray of sunshine, like the fucking smile demon, she's gonna burn up like the smile demon because she's a vampire. Because she's pale-faced. I think that's also a double entendre that they didn't catch. So, Come on, genius. Get better. Just get better. I was wondering if this meant anything particular. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, angels kind of reminds me of dolls, like trans women. That's just a hard bar. I'm gonna die on my name, carry the corpse straight to the bank. Ugh. Fucking push a T with that shit. Ugh. Yeah, just another good song, but it's still my least favorite. Not that it's bad, it's just my least favorite. Alright, let's go to Dreamflasher. That's a good photo. I love the alternative photos on Genius. One of the good things about Genius. That has to be live. Live audio. Sonic. I'm assuming. The song is kind of just talking her shit. Like, the lyrics are kind of just, yeah, I'm successful. 1,000 people screaming my name. Is it a Sonic reference? I'm assuming it is. God damn it, it's Pokemon again. I don't know Pokemon. I just saw Shadow and I was assuming that. My bad. That's fire. I don't have things to hide except my whereabouts, because obviously being popular, you don't want people to know where you're staying. I like this. Baby, tell me what's the point of preaching to the choir? Can't see you in the crowd. It's a good line. Yeah, it's just good lines, not like anything super neat to touch on. I like bitches dick suck and then they go and bite my sound. Yeah, it's good. The Jane from the background go hard. This live would go crazy. This in the car will also go crazy. Is she just being horny again? Yeah, it could be a triple entendre. Ooh, that scream. I heard that. Right here, the scream. It's in the back right. The back right, she's screaming the word name, and that goes hard. That's my favorite part. It's so low in the mix. It's so low. You have to be listening for it, and that's why I love it. It's like, there's a scream, but it's like back into the right of the headphone. The mixing of this album is great. Who fucking mixed it? Does it say? Okay, different engineer. Mixing engineer. No. Mixing engineer is Jane Remover. That's fucking crazy. Alright. I might have to cop the vinyl. I'm gonna be so real. Because A, the album cover goes hard. And the fact that she produced it all herself and engineered it herself, that's kudos. Because that scream and the way that scream was... I'm more impressed with the way the scream was mixed than the scream itself. And that makes me happy. Oh, that was such a good song. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to buy the vinyl after this video, to be honest. Damn. Mainly because the album cover. Like, honestly, that's one of the hardest album covers I've seen in recent memory. That's crazy. You know, if I get the album, I'll make sure to put it at one of those three so you guys can see it. Because it'll be my first album reaction and it would be good memories. Alright. Turn up or die. Oh, okay. I must have done it weird. Okay, turn up or die. Sorry, my bad. Let's go. Officially halfway. Well. Okay. I see what we're doing. Ugh. That's nasty. That chirp. Ooh. The space to...
Listen.
Wow. This one's up there. That's one of my favorites. I'm so partial to Danny Brown. I'm gonna be so real. But god damn that first verse. Honestly, you know what? We're running it back. Not all the way. I just want to get back to the first verse. Words I can't lie. Oh wait, that's towards the end. Where's I can't lie.
I can't lie, you put a life out on me.
This fit? And the way it layers. Every sorry, I'm struggling to pause. Every layer gets added to every bar. So like the instrumental is pretty bare at the start. It's just dun 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 dun, like rave music, like not rave music, but like almost like German nightclub, like that BPM. But as she keeps making lines, more layers of the beat appear. I love that so much. This might be my favorite. Okay, I said my favorite delivery was the scream. My favorite thing was the scream. That's my favorite thing on the whole album. But this is my favorite one bit. Is this this first verse. Yeah, I love this this first verse. Just listen to the way the beat builds on itself. Another layer. It actually strips back a little bit, but she still adds another layer of bass. Strips it back further. Now we're further. Another layer. Another layer. Like, I like the verse more than the chorus. This I love, though.
Listen.
Bitches proper send off. Explosive bitch blows head off. So fucking hot, train of thought. Oh my goodness, oh my god. On a prayer cause they did me fucking wrong. I be down next and play cards. It's a couple times I almost lost it all. Skip time, so reset and make the call. It gets so cold, it's hot. Drop you off. I'll never know that kind of stuff. We freeze, we fall. You want to skin down cause it's tugging on ya. If we at the top, I'll be paranoid. Make some noise, do it live. Save the fun, do or die.
This song's basically you only got one chance, so fucking do it. That scream again. I like that line. Ooh, that breakdown. Layer. Layer with the bass. Yeah, that one's maybe number one. What's the most popular song? Oh, the next one. Oh man, that one doesn't have the most plays. I love that one. I'm glad Psychoboost has a lot. That one's a personal favorite, for sure. Honestly, I could go over the lyrics of this song. I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to let that one be a banger and just turn up or die. Like, I don't want to be super analytical of that one. I was talking about the beat, and I love that beat. I like her lyrics, but I don't really want to dissect them. I don't think it's a song. Also, this is a fire photo too. The photos are great. All right, let's check it out. This is what's the thing? Dancing with Your Eyes Closed. Check it out. This is the most popular. I wonder if it was the first single or something.
Dreams that you had, promise, baby, I just wanna make it. I'm about to crash with my people in the bed. Promise I like it like that. 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 Let them know I hit them up again. Old friends, smoke we used to pass. Conversation with dirty, needles say you're scared. With the people that you have, promise I like it like that. Promise I like it like that. Promise I like it like that. Promise I like it like that.
Yeah, this one goes. What I'm realizing, I'm gonna back it up, but what I'm realizing is a lot of these songs will go crazy in the car on the highway, driving maybe slightly too fast. That's the vibe for this album, I'm realizing. And this song definitely fits that. Let's back it up. That breakdown.
I'ma tell my friends, tell your baby we all going outside. Fucking on dreams I had. Lights turn off, feel the tongue take on my back. Oh, promise I like it like that.
Ooh, that. aggressive ending. Oh, okay. But, okay, so it does have lyrics, not just an instrumental. But, yeah, that song was just a vibe. It's another one I don't really want to get into the lyrics. Maybe the song will be less vibey and I can get back into lyric mode, but I'm kind of just feeling the vibe of the album. I didn't really want to stop it there. Yeah, that one was really good. I mean, I've been vibing, as you can see, so I think we'll just keep it going with the, was it Fadeoutz? Yeah. If I ever missay something, no, I'm dyslexic, so I am reading it, but sometimes brain messes up. I love the J's.
I feel love just like a pop star, but I'm still the same pretty little face that you made. We can't stop, we won't stop. I think that I ain't the one to light up in up in somebody's head. And shit, I thought that this was what I wanted. Picture on a frame and I'm hard in the locket. This like fast love, this like fast drugs, this like fast love. The radio sleep the glitches, my dreams give me nausea. Stumbling at the show, fans walking in on me vomiting. I do it too much, I don't wanna kiss her now. I do it too much, I don't wanna kiss her now. And if I say you can't relate, you start to cry. I close the shop and fit me so I can live my life. My friends end up banging stab, check to see if I'm alright. And I feel love just like a pop star till it turns into a problem for me and all my friends. We can't stop, we won't stop. We were kids in a close to 10, now we make it all to the end. Then that's around the building where I rise. If I can't come to make you think I handle lies. Fast love, it's like fast love. Oh, this shit I thought that this was all I wanted. You can call me, I see nothing in his eyes. You can ask him and tell him never to but to pick up. Or to go see him tonight. Shit, I don't think I could handle much more. I'ma still hold your head and let you cry. This like fast love, this like fast love, this like fast.
Ooh, that reference stretch. I'm gonna pause there because I know I haven't really said anything. This, I was kind of just engrossed in her lyrics. I was kind of feeling bad for her. I was like, damn, with her throwing up and like saying that her fans can't relate, or maybe her friends can't relate. Just this verse, I was kind of like getting him. I'm an empath, like really strongly, so I feel people's emotions. I was kind of getting in that headspace, and I was like, damn, I hope she's okay. So that's where I was. But I like the song. Like, it sounds really nice. Yeah, let's hear the chorus because we're at the end. Back it up. Ooh, that slowdown's nice. Alright. 3/4 through the album. Last 3 songs.
I just wish the media
Professional
would get
vengeance.
hold of this and quit running it down. It's a good little town.
Yeah.
One thing about
Who's
it,
this
though,
from?
it keeps a lot of people away.
Change service. The challenger, who's already come this far, is going to face their final opponent.
Love the samples. Real quick, I'm gonna back it up. I know, I'm sorry.
The challenger, who's already
The samples, the amount of samples she's putting in from like things she likes, Pokemon, some Sonic, etc. Reminds me of JPEGMAFIA. I'm a huge JPEGMAFIA fan. I've discovered him very recently. I want to get Scaring the Hose on vinyl and Veteran, and I Laid Down My Life for You. There's a lot of JPEGMAFIA albums I want to get on offline. But yeah, love JPEGMAFIA. All that to say, he loves putting in samples from things he loves. Like, one of my favorites is listen to a song called Thug Tears. There's two I love on that song. There's Counter-Strike, which is Okay Team, Follow My Command, and Smoke from Mortal Kombat. And that reminds me of these, like, that challenger who's already come this far is going to face their final opponent. It's the same type of shit. Maybe after this song I'll play those little bits of Thug Tears. But yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
who's already come this far is going to face their final opponent.
So is this a toxic relationship? This is a song also I'm a little confused by. Let's take a look. I turn my back singing about you, get down. And I make it look easy. You can't wait to meet me and turn me in. What? I'm assuming sex. Yeah. Okay, so it's not toxic. Like, guys, I'm an adult. I know she's trying to get fucked. But I'm just confused at the intention of the song. Is it... Because if you love me, let me go. If you love me just like you love the city, let me go. Is it like, I slept with you once and you're trying to get back with... Like, kind of like that one song, How to Teleport. I'm pretty sure that was the one where... I've listened to a lot of Jane Remover today, so sorry if it's the wrong song. But she was talking about how, yeah, we can fuck, but I don't want to save your number. I think it was How to Teleport. Yeah. It's a similar message to that. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's pick it up. Ooh. That one scream. She's still going. There's a scream of want in the background, and she's carrying that scream for a while. That's great. It's still going.
you. I think I saw you on TV. I can't wait to meet you, show you out. Baby, we can study each and every move, though it's all a bit I'm dreaming.
Fire. Great breakdown.
Let me go, 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 let me go.
Ooh, that triplet. Those stutters are great. Crazy. Another one where Spotify doesn't have the lyrics yet. I'm a son of a bitch leaving chemtrails. It's the first thing I saw. I'm sorry. I do want to play real quick. I love that last song. And yeah, she just wants to fuck. But I do think it's kind of a I want to fuck and then leave you kind of thing. I'm going to look up real quick. Bug Tears. The JPEGMAFIA song. I'm not going to play the full thing. I just want to play 2 quick bits and then we'll go back to Chain Remover. So I was specifically talking about the samples from the beginning, how she's sampling TV shows or sampling like this opponent has met their final challenger. That kind of stuff. JPEGMAFIA does the same thing. So the bitch I'm smoke. You'll see what I mean.
All deep like the cat. Bitch, I'm
Smoke.
too fly.
So it reminds me of that. Along with same song, same little bit. I mean, like it's only a few bars later. The "Okay Team, Follow My Command" is from Counter-Strike.
It's a bitch wanna tap.
Team, follow my command.
Work hard. Work.
Highly recommend JPEGMAFIA if you're not a fan. If you like, I don't want to say if you like Chain Remover, you might like JPEGMAFIA because I don't think they're similar. But yeah, definitely recommend JPEGMAFIA, personal favorite of mine. Professional Vengeance does get added to a playlist. So far, every song has been playlist added, which is good. I like it. So we got 2 songs left. Dark Knight Castle next.
Watching myself make a fool on stage. Woke up and held me on spectating. 1,000 eyes make a funny face.
So this is like zoning out, dark out of body experiences.
Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me. I'm so lucky to have you, but I can't steady sleep now. The pendulum keeps on swinging. I can't lie, I'm hypnotized now. I dream of quitting my job just to get lucky all the time. I'm an addict, but I'm scared now. I gotta cash in, I'm staying the night. And all my friends, we addicted, begging for his forgiveness under the light. Frustrated, SOB dreaming. I never felt this beautiful again.
Yeah. This is about out of body experiences.
Painting just to stay alive. I don't know how to speak anymore.
immediately what my brain went to, and I hope it's not true. I really hope she's not cutting herself. And that's immediately what my brain went to, and fuck. I gotta be careful with what I say because I'm on YouTube. Yeah, hopefully she's not hurting herself, and please don't hurt yourself if you have those thoughts. I've been through that myself. But yeah, that's immediately what my brain went to. Let's back it up a second.
Kill me if I feel myself tonight. I'm painting just to stay alive. I don't know how to speak anymore. Nobody believes me. I saw myself freaking out on the floor.
But I feel like that's what it's about.
I don't go to places unless I'm not alone. Nobody believes me. You still don't wanna leave me. I know what's real, I can't lose it, I'll try. I'm obsessed with the feeling. And all my friends leave me. I don't think I deserve that business. God only knows I'm so scared of us. My feet get smaller for the shoes I feel. If I'm in
It's a good
love,
line.
then I'm dormant. I dream of making my killing. Only cause I feel my head splitting. In the end, it's just me and my killing. Sword stands upon me if I finish. If I'm in third person, then that's who I am. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
keep
out of body.
waiting on it now. I can't keep waiting on it now.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not necessarily seeing my life from outside, it's about seeing the prior things and that affecting my current day view. I think that's the only one that's not going to be on my playlist just because that song's kind of sad. It makes me sad. Again, I'm an empath, so if it's a sad song, it's going to make me sad. And I took that as a sad song, even if maybe it's not. I mean, it's called Dark Night Castle. I think it is. Let's wrap up the album with JRJRJR. Jane Remover, Jane Remover, Jane Remover.
But it's so hard to lie. I wanna suck the life out of hell. It's just as sad as mine. And I'll do whatever the fuck, cause I've been whatever the fuck. I might ball out on new face, change my name and my city. You would do it too, I saw you. I heard you call it love. So should I change my name again? JRJRJR. Bitch, I hate the way it rolls all the time, full circle. Bitch, I'm trying not to crash in front of him, but it's so hard to lie. I wanna suck the life out of him. Two bitches like me get to be happy. I should've known the day I passed my best, cause I can get to be lucky. I should've known the day you gave your hand. 2025, I got nothing left to shake. What am I to do? I don't believe a single soul no more, not even you. I don't believe a single soul no more, not even you. Rehearsing songs I hate, it's over leg, trying not to cry. Then I step up on the stage and they don't know I lost my mind. Bitches wanna crack some jokes, wanna see me crack a smile. Can't say I love you no more, cause I hear it all the time. Do you think I'm a bitch, cause I hear it all the time? Do you think I'm a leader, group of hoes, I'm nothing like. Cross the line, I'm still, cause they'll say she always always cries. I can't give you thanks no more, cause I hear it all the time. And I
Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's just, yeah, she doesn't like it, and people are still calling for it, and yeah, it's really sad. I hate that. Not her. I hate that people are saying that. Again, I'm an empath, so this kind of shit affects me, and I'm feeling for her. Yeah, it's just people are assuming things about me and calling me things, and do you think it kind of weird call out, but it reminds me of Mortal Man off of T-Pab with if shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? Like, when everyone's saying this bad stuff about me, can you just love me for me? That's kind of what I'm getting from this song.
cause they'll say she always cries. I can't give you thanks no more, cause I hear it all the time. And I do whatever the fuck, cause I've been whatever the fuck. I might ball out on new face, change my name, then my city. You try to take my drugs, they're like trying to fix me. You would do it too, I saw it. I heard you call it love. No hands at the shade, all I still do.
The siren.
Not even you. Let the DJ save your life. Girl, we cheated death again. Feel like Jesus in the mosh pit. Mary on the cross with her friend. Mary on the cross with her friend. Mary on the cross with her friend. So should I change my name? So you can do the same. Hate the way it rolls all the time, full circle.
Fire.
She gets ugly. I got no brothers, no sisters, and I love it. I don't need no friends, don't need fuck buddies. He said you lost your love when you lost me. Like a job, shit with me, but shit gets ugly. I got no brothers, no sisters, and I love it.
The panning is great. Because she's two people. Like death. Ah. Sorry, I'm gonna run it back. I was focusing on the two white horses because it was repeated so many times. But that makes sense. Death and conquest. I was thinking death twice because she's changed her name once. So was someone that was chasing her. Now she's someone else that's chasing her. That's how I took it. Which, another way you can take it is what they said, which is death and conquest. Kill the old persona to bring the new. That's beautiful. I love that. But yeah, I just wanted to double check. Let me get to the right thing.
And there's two white horses following me. And there's two white horses following me. Boys to the door, say my friends are calling. And there's two white horses following me. And I'll do whatever the fuck, cause nobody promised me. I'ma buy out on new veins, close my bank, cut my card. You and your friends will do the same. Only God called do shit hard. Let the DJ save your life. Bro, we cheated death again. Feel like Jesus in the mosh pit. Bitches like me get to be happy. I should've known the day I passed my bad. So do you wanna know what's happening? I want you toward the bitch you asked for. Make it acting. He was in my phone long before I felt the pressure. I put down the mic just to feel that way forever. I put down the mic just to be a fan. Watch him ride a white horse following me. He was on my mind long before I ever met him. I put down the mic just to feel that way forever. I'm just like the fans across states and sending letters. Two white horses following me. Like the power of some believer, shit gets ugly. I got no brothers, no sisters, and I love it. Keep a cycle in a green room next to mine. I'm still a donor, I'm still overtaking what's been mine. So should I change my name, baby? If my grave is kept clean, full circle again.
Yeah, I think the Two White Horses, it can be death and conquest, but I'm thinking it's death twice because she's talking about the cycle and circle and talking about changing her name. See, I don't agree with the sanitation. I think the sanitation is this lyric is referring to her before she transitioned. Because my understanding, I could be wrong, and we're done with the album. I want to say I love the album, and I'm probably going to buy it on vinyl, so you should see it up there whenever it comes. Oh my god, I can't point. Oh, almost. There, and there. You'll see it up there at some point whenever it comes in, because I'll probably buy it because I love the album cover, and the album's great. But I think this is referring to her before she transitioned, because my understanding is that her old music was around the time before she transitioned. So sending letters to him being her before she transitioned. So people wanting to write to the old me, which clearly she doesn't like. But yeah, my overall thoughts on the album, I thought it was awesome. I thought the bass, her production on everything was great. If she mixed the entire album, not just that one song, my favorite moments are that one bit I pointed out of the layers of the beat, where every single bar was another layer. That was really fun. But that scream at the end of that one song, that was the first time I noticed her screaming. And I know she screams live. I would have liked one scream to be in the forefront. That would have been fun. But the ones that were in the background were mixed so beautifully. It was like textbook mixing. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you again. Bye.